Oh, didn't see you there. I was just reserving a car parking spot 1 week in advance with SpotNav. What's SpotNav? Oh, let me tell you. I'm sure many young adults can attest to the fact that parking is horribly time consuming and a right pain. We saw the inefficiency present in many large cities, especially when there were large events ongoing, such as concerts. The USA has a huge car market with almost 300 million cars and several lots. But assigning cars to the lots seamlessly is what's missing. And we at SpotNav aim to fix that. Our goal is to facilitate reserving parking spots in advance for events, saving time, hassle, and energy for our customers. We empathize with our fellow drivers when finding a simple spot for your car becomes a 45-minute search, loss of petrol, lot of frustration, and unexpected parking fees. SpotNav eliminates all those struggles and implements transparency as well. So all our customers know exactly what they're paying for, where they're parking, and all of that weeks in advance. Now, over to Noah, who's going to explain our beachhead market.
How did we search for our beachhead market? We wanted to find people who are young, who are wanting to save time and money, and who are frequently using their cars and needing to park. We also wanted people who would be willing to spend a few extra dollars just to have their parking space saved ahead of time. And so we decided that young people are people who are most likely to be active, using their cars to get places, and who also don't want to waste time trying to find a parking spot if they have school that day, a big event, a concert. And so we decided to have our beachhead market be college students who live in college towns. They need spots to get to school and are constantly wasting their time searching for parking. And so with this app, college students won't have to do that. They can just reserve the spot before they even leave their house, and they'll know exactly which parking spot to go to on campus. There'll be no more having to pay when you get there and wasting your time finding a spot. Immediately, you know you'll find a spot. They'll also be constantly communicating with one another because they all attend the same types of events, and thus spreading the word will be a lot easier because every single college student will be using this app. Lastly, college students will be all going to the same similar types of events. We've got sports games, concerts, going downtown to big cities. College students are constantly using this app to go to these.
To introduce our end user profile, the first part is demographic. Our targeting users are mainly in the United States, and they're from the higher to middle income, like this group, and also the college student. People who are like to going to the big event, or people who live in a big city but they have limited public transportation. The psychological part of our user are they prefer to drive rather than using the public transportation, and they value more about their time rather than small amounts of money. Also, I believe this amount, like our users should be always want to try some new technologies so that they want to try our product. Also, they really care about convenience. For the priority part, we believe for the 40% of the reason why the user uses us is because they want to save more time, and 30% the reason is because they want to have less stress when they want to find a parking spot. And also for the 15% is for the value convenience more, and 15% because our user interference are really quick, efficient, and convenient. For the persona part, we are just talking about a girl who is 21 years old, and her name is Wendy, and she is a college student who have a work on campus. And she has a lot of hobbies like the debate, like surfing, and go to the concert, just like a student like us. And they're our perfect customer because she needs to use the parking lot a lot.
How do they determine need? What is their catalyst to take action?
Our customer won't spend less of time to find a parking spot before they even arrive the parking lot. That is why our customer will determine the needs in our apps.
How do they find out about their options?
Our customer will find out about our apps through our advertisement to the app stores, Google Play, and such other advertisements we will post.
How do they analyze their options?
Our customer will analyze their options through like comparison between us and our competitors in the market, such as Park Hero and other parking lots finding apps.
How do they acquire your product?
People will acquire our product through the installation from the App Store and Google Play stores.
How do they pay for your product?
Our revenue model will be simply on subscription based or for a single purchase. Our customers can just put in their credit cards or debit card information into their accounts, so we can charge them either one-time payments or charge them monthly by subscriptions.
How do they install or set up your product?
People will install our application through App Store, and the setup process will be as easy as possible. Just log in account or just get a registered account and start your first purchase or start your first reservation on the parking lot. Will make your life way easier than before.
How do they use and get value out of your product?
Through our value propositions, we will be delivering our value to our customer by giving a smooth convenience services through the reservation for parking lots and also through the really convenient user interface in our applications.
How do they determine the value they gain from your product?
Our customer will determine the value they gain from us to our product by believing that their time and effort versus more than the price we charge them.
How do they buy more of your product?
Our customer will buy more from our product because we are doing like subscription based. We will charge them less money on each reservation if you're a member of our application. And also for our app, they will receive the convenience and the wireless parking experiences through our application. So I believe they will definitely purchase more from our product.
How do they tell others about your product?
The convenience they are receiving from our product and our services is a really powerful tool in the marketing for us to let other people know about our product, which we call the word of mouth. So our customer will receive really convenient experiences from our product and tell others of how they experienced, and that's how we can get more customers through their friends or through other people who related to our customer.